Hello viewers, welcome to SS tutorial. Today in this video, we will know about some important landforms made by river erosion. So let's begin. River erodes land from where it flows. River erosion is predominantly seen in the upper course and middle course of the river. River erodes land by different types of erosional process. They are hydraulic action, abrasion, attrition, solution, cavitation and so on. Due to river erosion, many landforms are formed in the upper and middle course of the river. In this video, we will know in details about them. Let's know about river valley. River valley is nothing but a long, deep, narrow and steep-sided land area formed due to the erosion of river. Generally, river valleys are formed in the upper course of the river. River valley formation starts as a small and narrow reel. Over time, due to further erosion, reel gradually turns into gully, and due to continuous erosion of the river, gully becomes more deep and wide, and then gully changes into river valley. River valley can be I-shaped and V-shaped, but when glacier moves from the V-shaped river valley, then river valley turns into U-shaped. Due to steep gradient in the upper course of the river, river water flows very fast. So kinetic energy remains very high in this region. That's why river cuts its path more through vertical erosion as compared to lateral erosion. So river path becomes more deeper than its width, which looks like an English alphabet I. That's why it is known as I-shaped river valley. I-shaped river valleys are formed in the early stage of the river formation, which does not last for a long time. Over time, weathering takes place on I-shaped river valley, and due to rain, the rocks of the valley side loosen and collapse, which makes river valley more wide and steeper, which now looks like a English alphabet V. That's why it is known as V-shaped river valley. Generally, I-shaped river valley remains I-shaped for a long time in the arid and semi-arid region, where a very less amount of rain occurs. That's why river valley side does not collapse and remains narrow and I-shaped. I-shaped river valleys also remains I-shaped in the area where river flows through comparatively hard rocks, which also does not collapse. When I-shaped river valley remains much narrow, deep and steep-sided, but comparatively small in size, then it is called as gorge. Gorge is generally seen in the mountainous area of the wet region. Kaligandoki Gorge in Nepal is the deepest gorge in the world. But when I-shaped river valley remains much wider, deep and steep-sided, but larger in size, then it is called as canyon. Canyon is generally seen in the dry region. Grand Canyon, made by Colorado River in USA, is the largest canyon of the world. I-shaped river valley turns into V-shaped in the wet region, where huge amount of rain occurs. That's why due to weathering and rain, both sides of the river valley collapse, and I-shaped river valley turns into V-shaped river valley. Let's know about waterfall. Waterfall is nothing but an erosional landform of river, which forms due to sudden change of stream gradient. A waterfall is any point in a river where water flows over a steep drop, that is vertical or nearly vertical. In other words, we can say that when a stream of water descends vertically or flows in a series of steps in the course of river due to sudden changes in the slope along the length of the river, then it is called as waterfall. Waterfalls are generally formed in the upper course of the river, and sometimes it may form in the middle course of the river. Salto Angels in Venezuela is the highest waterfall in the world. The height is about 979 meters. Waterfall attracts tourists for its natural beauty. Waterfall may form due to different reasons because stream gradient can change in different ways. These are some possible reasons which can change the stream gradient and forms waterfall. Number 1, layout of rocks layer. Number 2, faults. Number 3, the edge of the plateau. Number 4, hanging valley. Number 5, river rejuvenation. And so on. Let's know them in details. When hard and soft rock layers are placed horizontally, vertically or diagonally side by side in the course of the river, then soft rocks layers erodes quickly as compared to the hard rocks layer. Due to these erosional differences, a steep slope forms. Then water on that slope falls vertically and forms a waterfall. Most of the waterfall in the world formed in this way. The most beautiful waterfall in the world, Niagara Waterfall, formed in this way. If there is a horizontal fault in the course of the river, then a steep slope forms. And when water on that slope falls vertically, then waterfall forms. Victoria waterfalls in Zambia formed due to the presence of fault in the course of the Zambia River. When a river crosses the plateau, then a waterfall forms along the steep edge of the plateau. Jog Falls in India formed at the edge of the plateau. When a river flows through a glacial hanging valley, then waterfall forms. Yosemite waterfalls forms because of Yosemite River flows through a glacial hanging valley. When river rejuvenation occurs, then a neck point forms in the course of the river. This neck point changes the slope of the river course, and that's why water falls vertically along the neck point and forms waterfall. Dawson Falls in India formed in this way. Rapid, cascade and cataract are most common types of waterfall. Rapid is nothing but a small waterfall. It is the most characteristic features In the upper course of the river, rapids are formed due to sudden steepening in the stream gradient. Rapid is a part of a river where river water is relatively shallow, but the river water flow is quite fast and turbulent. If a river descends in a small step like a staircase in its course, then rapid forms. Actually, when a series of hard and soft rocks placed vertically or diagonally side by side in the course of the river, then due to uneven erosion, a series of steps like a staircase forms. Zaire in Africa descends 270 meters through 32 rapids. These 32 rapids together known as Livingstone Waterfall. Cascade waterfalls are also a series of small falls, but it is larger than rapids. Tears of the Glen in the northern Ireland is an example of cascade. Cataract is a large, powerful and dangerous waterfall which discharges a huge amount of water. Chitrakudu waterfall in India is an example of cataract. We should know that a waterfall cannot stay in the same place for a long time. It has a tendency to recede towards the upstream of the river as a result of river erosion over the year. Let's know about Plunge Pool. A plunge pool is nothing but a deep depression, commonly found at the base of a waterfall. River carries water as well as different shape of eroded particles with river stream. When water and all these eroded particles falls from a steep slope, then water and all these particles rotate at the base of the waterfall and erodes by hydraulic action, abrasion and cavitation and creates a bowl-shaped depression which is known as plunge pool. They are generally small in diameter, but they are much deep. Sometimes depth of a plunge pool can be almost equal to the height of the cliff that causes the falls. Plunge pool is responsible for the collapse of the cliff and retreat the waterfall. It also helps in the deepening of the valley. Let's know about potholes. Potholes are small size, bowl-shaped or circular-shaped depression found in river bed. Formation process of plunge pool and potholes are nearly same. At first, river water and eroded particles flows and erodes the river bed. When a very small depression forms, then these eroded particles entered into that small depression and get rotated by the flowing water. Then due to abrasion, dimension of that small depression increases and forms potholes. Diameter of a pothole can be a few centimeter to few meter. When a large number of potholes forms in a small area, then it is called as pothole colony. That's it for today. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, then please press the like button and share with your friends. And if you are new in my channel, then please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.